Shakalaka!
Ladies and gentlemen,
We got brand new competition over here on Leagues Online. Please subscribe to Old School Gamer Live. Bring your gamepad and your pride. The competition's ramping up, and this is where you draw the line. You got the passion, then you got the time. We got classic arcades. All you have to do is press rewind. From Nintendo, Capcom, Taito to Konami, Midway, Data East, Sega to Atari. Outrun anyone in an Evo Ferrari. Become a rad racer on any board and don't feel sorry. I'm battling waves of brigades and it feels so gnarly. I'm jumping through hoops and circuses just like Charlie. My killer instinct, bashful and spectator lobbies will ruin the party. Turtle shells all over your body. We got King Creole brings the stress, no quarter brings the test. Bring your A game, shut your mouth and nothing less. Here's the quest, are you ready for the competition? Recognition on leaderboard beyond our comprehension. Be that one, be that number one guy who will decide on Old School Gamer Live.
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Old School Gamer Live. You guys are doing great out there tonight. No, me and Casey are rocking like usual. Just another beautiful day out here. What are these boys up to? Casey, what's up, man?
What's going on? May the 4th. May the 4th be with you tonight.
Definitely, guys. It is a special day, right? May the 4th, and our game of the week is going to reflect that. Oh, wrong one. This is the logo I want. There we go. So anyway, let's get right on into it. We are, unfortunately, guys, we have to reschedule our guest tonight. He is not able to make it right now, so not a big deal.
Shout out to Roger.
Yeah, Roger, no big deal, man. We will reschedule you. Probably be next week. We were planning a big thing with Brian Cullen, but we might move him back there. We will see.
We'll work it out.
Yeah, we'll work it out. Not a huge deal, but let's get down to it, guys. First of all, get OSG, hashtag OSGL typed into the chat to win. I have one of these left. Herb, please don't break my legs. I have not shipped yours yet. I will do that tomorrow.
He ain't gonna have no legs.
My legs are going to be snapped, I know, but I will get yours shipped out. We have one more, guys. You can build your own polycade, pretty much is what it boils down to. Pretty awesome rig. So you get that typed into the chat. Everybody's going nuts. I see them popping up already.
They rolling. Happy birthday, Messiah, to your son, 9 years old. Man, I remember when I was 9. Good time.
Birthday, man. That's awesome.
No bills, no responsibilities. Talk about a hell of a life.
I know, man, boy.
Eat for free. Ain't got to worry about nothing.
What's up, I miss those days, huh?
Yep. Mr. Jerry in the house.
Yeah.
What's
Who
going
we got?
on?
We got Messiah. We got Andy. We got Gino. Good to see you, man. We got Sacro. Richadello. How are you, man?
We got Sace in the building.
Yeah, that lout's hanging out. We got Jer. G.I. Joel. What up? What up? We got all the usual characters hanging low. Good to see you guys.
We call them the usual suspects.
Yep, good to see you guys. Let's fire off right down to our magazine update. What do we have?
No update from Ryan. Ryan has no update tonight. I'm sure there's when is the next edition should be shipping out pretty soon, right?
Yeah, any day they'll be shipping out. Or actually, our update is the Brett Weiss.
So for magazine update, shout out to Brett Weiss. As you guys see, Brett Weiss has been contributing heavily to the magazine. It's been 25 long years, man. 25 years ago. Where were you, No Quarter? 25 years ago.
Taking it easy somewhere, probably.
Yeah, I was too. Might have been in high school, junior high, one of them. We were basically living rent free.
Oh yeah.
And that's how long this boy Brett has been writing articles. This dude also has not only the articles that he contributes to us, but he does have books. You check him out. We're going to put his website in the chat here. But he has books that list the top 100 NES games, top 100 arcade games. You name it, he's got the top of the top. He's wrote books. You can order a written copy of the book. So please check him out. And shout out, congratulations to you, man.
He's authored many books. He's authored tons and tons and tons of articles for Old School Gamer magazine. He's just an absolute beast in the community. So go check out Brett Weiss. Super awesome guy. Our latest news, guys. What do you got, Casey?
So latest news. So this week we got a couple announcements to make. One of them, me and No Quarter decided that, we always talking about games, and that's cool, talking about arcades, but we want to have some fun. We want to show you another side of us. Don't get the wrong idea, folks. We want to show you a fun side, a real fun side. So we're starting this new venture, basically. It's going to be one time a month. It's going to be called First Fridays. I think No Quarter. There we go. First Fridays. So a little bit about First Fridays. We decided, because me and this guy always trading recipes and talking about the stuff that we cooking and drinking and all this stuff. So what we decided to do is give you louts a month to catch up with us. We're going to give you the recipe. We're going to tell you what drinks we're drinking. You can basically hang out. First Fridays is going to be one time a month. So it gives you plenty of time to find a babysitter. Hell, bring your wife, bring your husband, whatever. Bring them in. We're going to have basically a virtual happy hour. We're taking it back to the quarantine days. We're going to be talking about pop culture. We got our boy Messiah's Gaming. He's going to be joining us on that. Shout out to Messiah. Messiah, this boy, I call myself challenging him to what we call a show and tell, adult show and tell. So I'm breaking out my Urkel doll and I'm breaking out all my old stuff my mom saved. Messiah goes up. He said, "Oh yeah, hold up one second." He goes and he got a whole bunch of crates, stuff that I'm like, man, where the hell did you get that? But anyway, he's going to be showing off his toys. No Quarter's going to be showing off the stuff he got. I'm going to be showing off my stuff. And please, we're going to expect people to send us pictures, send us videos. We're going to be, recipes, whatever y'all be cooking. I'm Creole, so I'll be cooking different Creole dishes. I'm going to put this boy No Quarter on some of my cooking. He's going to cook some jambalaya one of these months. We gonna maybe some gumbo. I don't know. We going to put him to the test. And then I expect him to do the same with me with his German dishes that he's always cooking. So First Fridays, we're going to have a drink for those that don't drink. Don't worry. We're going to have a virgin version of what we sipping. And we're going to have a special beer of the night too. Yep. So No Quarter's going to be picking the beer. I'm going to be picking the drink, cocktail, whatever we doing. And it's just going to be a fun night, pop culture, toys, games, one time a month. It's going to be a basically happy hour, virtual with the boys. That's it.
We're going to call it an event. It's not a show. It's going to be an event. It's going to be live on Twitch. It's going to be live. It's only going to be live. It's not going to be played back. So you have to be there live. It's going to be something that happens one time. You're there with us. We're going to have fun. You're going to be hanging out with us, basically, is what it's going to boil down to. We're going to trade off, too. Casey will cook one time. I'll cook the next time. Yep. And it's just not going to be sitting there watching us cook. We're going to be cooking, starting the recipe. Then we'll go over to Messiah's segment, talk about his pop culture stuff. We'll go back to the kitchen, see what Casey's up to. We're talking, First Fridays. It would be taking place the last Tuesday of every month.
He's crazy. Yeah, Joe, funny for that one. Say, give us some times, man. Hey, we don't know. I'm on the West Coast, No Quarter Central. Messiah is on the East Coast, so we all over the map. Our stuff is crazy.
That would be the cooking games. That would be funny. We'll probably do it a little earlier, maybe like 6 Central instead of 7 Central. This will do a little bit earlier, so it's not so late. But I expect this to be kind of a long form style show, guys. It's not going to be just 1 hour. It'll be, maybe 2 hours or maybe even a little bit longer. But it's going to involve us cooking. We're going to be drinking, cooking.
Music. Don't forget music.
Listening to music, pop culture from the 80s and 90s, and playing games together. Because now we have 10,000 ways of playing games online together. Yeah. So we're going to start utilizing all of those. We got Fightcade hooked up. We'll teach you guys how to do Fightcade as well. If you guys aren't don't know about that yet, we'll talk all about that. Moat, UAG, OTG, all those guys have educated us. They have taught us what in the heck to do.
Tell us what to get, controllers, whatever, Yeah. We're going to have them boys on, too, to talk. And they might be doing some fights, so you got to get your weight up. Don't be like me. I went in with my weight down, and I got exposed. So make sure you have your weight up when you go in these tournaments, for sure.
definitely. So yeah, guys, we're gonna launch this next month. So I guess that means we better get the recipes and everything out pretty soon, huh?
We're gonna make it simple, guys. I'm not gonna be Emerald Agassi in here.
Yeah, and that's also the thing. These are going to be a lot of single pan recipes, something that's easy to do, quick. That's really good. Still, we're talking active gamer diets here. Okay, so we're going to try to go healthy with it as well, because we're all going to be swines here. We got to cut down. It's going to be ridiculous. So we have got to update this whole lifestyle. So that's kind of what we're trying to do.
So
trying to have some fun.
Quarter. Mitchell B's asking about YouTube. Now, I don't know how the rules are on YouTube, because we're going to be playing music.
Yeah, it's just going to be Twitch, guys.
It's got to be Twitch only, because if we go on YouTube, everything's getting sliced and diced and paused and cut off. And you can say, man, I did one stream and I had ACD Back in Black playing. All you can hear was back. Got cut. Didn't even say the full Back in Black.
Yeah, exactly. So this is going to be a Twitch exclusive show. They have a certain way of funneling the audio through a different channel that makes it where it doesn't get sniped. So that's what we're going to be doing. I know the RGA boys can help us out tremendously with figuring that out.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm definitely going to be asking them for help on that. So anyway, that's guys.
You got an announcement, so that's my take today for the week for the news. But no, Quarter, you got something about this Classic Game Fest. Did you do an interview recently?
Yes, I did. We did interview David Kalin. He was our first guest that wasn't able to make it. He was on flight back was in his car in the parking lot and just could not get freaking reception. But I did record an interview later on, and let's talk about Classic Game Fest down in Austin. It's coming up, guys. Let's show the video right now. Here we go. Hey, guys, I am here with David Kalin with the Game Fest of the Century down in Austin, Texas. Can you tell us a little bit about what you got going on down there, my friend?
Yeah, sure. Hello. Thanks for having me on the show.
Yeah.
Classic Game Fest is an amazing event. It's a retro gaming convention. So, there's a lot of those these days. But this one is in Austin, Texas. It is the largest such event in Texas. One of the largest in the country. We had, well over 10,000 people last year. Basically, it's primarily console focused. So it's retro consoles. We have, vendors galore. We have guests. We have panels. We do costume contests. We have a lot of live music. That's something we're kind of known for with this event.
Nice.
Sets us apart maybe from some of the other conventions that are similar. But lots of live music, all video game based. So it's bands that are rock bands, hip hop, just about any genre of music. There's some metal. That's just video game music played live at Classic Game Fest. But then guests from the industry, of course, too. People that are game developers, past, present, and future. There's indie game developers that are just starting out there too. So it's really a great family fun event.
Very, very cool. Yeah. What are tickets going for on this one?
So tickets, it's tiered based on when you buy them. So right now, you can buy them in local Game Over stores if you're in Texas or Washington. Or actually, I'm sorry, Texas selling those for $30. It does go up on May 1st, and right now the price online is $35, and then that goes up also May 1st. So every couple of months the price goes up a little bit as you get closer to the event. So it always pays to buy early. If you wait to the last minute and buy it at the door, that's the most expensive price. But we do have single day options too. So, you can check out on the website, classicgamefest.com, and see the current pricing for Sunday only, for Saturday only, for the entire weekend. And then we also have a VIP weekend package that includes a t-shirt. And so then the prices are on there accordingly.
Very cool. I'm going to be at this event, so I'm excited to come and check this out. Can you tell us a little bit about who's going to be playing music-wise? I'm excited about that.
Well, usually we have about 10 different musical artists there. I don't have anything I can really announce today on that front. But we're actually still in the process of finalizing the full guest list for panels, for guests, for bands, all that. as we get closer to the event, we'll be making those announcements. We've just started this month in March to make some of them online, and then throughout April and May, we'll be continuing to make announcements like every week of new people added. But I can tell you, years past, typically it's all genres of music. About 10 different live bands, and then plus the costume contest and different panelists from the gaming industry.
Very cool, very fun. I see you have VIP wristbands. What does that get you?
VIP, basically, it just gets you attendance both days, but it also gets you in an hour early on Saturday. So that's, if you go to a lot of retro gaming events, normally, that's the best time to be there is you want to be in first. Because that stuff starts to run out, by the end of the day, especially by Sunday. If you're looking for certain rare games, collectibles, any of that really hard to find stuff, you want to be first in line, first in the door. The sooner you hit up all the booths, you can get the good stuff before other people do. So it gets you in that extra hour on Saturday. That's the biggest thing. And then just attendance both days.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I see you got a free play arcade set up too. Can you talk a little bit about those?
We do. Generally, we have about anywhere from 40 to 60 arcades or pinball machines set up. The titles vary by year, but I don't have the full list yet for this year. But basically, it'll be that same number of arcades. We're looking for about 40 to 50 this year.
Nice.
All assorted, retro gaming classics.
Very cool. Very cool. So you got a 2-day event going on. It's hard for me to see this. Let me see here. Costume contest. Yeah. Wow, that sounds fun. Kids and adults.
Yeah, there's always a costume contest on Sunday. There's a kids division and an adult division. That's always a lot of fun. One of my favorite things is actually the kids one because I love seeing the kids all dressed up. I think it's great.
Definitely, that is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about some of the vendors that are going to be there?
Yeah, Old School Gamer magazine's going to be there, of course.
Nice.
They've been there many years, it's a wild mix. We have well over 100 vendors every year. I can tell you that we've already got 125 or 126 booked for this year, booked and paid.
Wow.
That's almost the number we had last year, and we still have 3 or 4 months to go. We're definitely going to be selling out. We've added booths since last year. And we're going to be selling out well before the actual event. So if anybody out there wants to get a booth, do not wait because those will probably run out this month.
This is going to be a good size event. Very impressive.
Yeah, this is big, and that's different vendors. So a lot of the vendors, of course, have more than one booth. We have my other business is Game Over Video Games. We always have a big booth there, and there's a lot of other big ones. Holy Grail Games, Game Exchange. Just about any retro gaming store around Texas comes to this. Plus, there's retro game stores from almost all over the country, really, from many states away that will drive down to this event just because of the attendance numbers and the sales levels at Classic Game Fest are pretty hard to beat from just about any retro gaming event around the country. So we have a really wide variety of vendors. We like to call it the largest retro gaming marketplace that exists. So if you're looking for a game and you don't find it at Classic Game Fest, then somebody got there sooner. It's not that it wasn't there.
Somebody got it before you did.
Yeah.
A little too slow. Can you say anything or tell us a little bit about the tournaments that are going on? I'm interested in that because that's what we do all the time is tournaments and challenges. So.
Oh, cool. Well, yeah, tournaments is always a big part of Classic Game Fest too. All retro themed. I believe this year, and again, nothing has been announced yet, so this is a little premature for me to make the announcements. I'm going to be scooping myself by giving away too much today, but I can tell you that we typically have Mario Kart, we have Smash Brothers. We're going to have, I guess I can say this, we're going to have Halo this year.
Cool.
So those are some of the big ones, and then also Tetris. We had Tetris several years in the past, kind of off and on, but we had it last year, and we're having that same group come back and do another Tetris event there. So those are the ones that I can confirm today.
Mainly console tournaments?
Yes.
It sounds like. Okay, cool.
Yeah, usually we'll have an arcade tournament, but this year, as of right now, I don't have an arcade one set up yet. But that's not to say that in the next 3 or 4 months we don't maybe have one. But there's nothing I can announce today.
We might talk about that. We might want to set one up because we're doing one at Midwest here in a couple of weeks, and we
okay.
Might bring it on down to Austin as well. So we'll have to talk about that later on.
Yeah, definitely. No, there's always a good assortment of arcades. It's just the specific arcade games that come vary every year. So I need to get the firm list on which ones we're going to have, and then we can see, if there's any opportunities for tournaments there.
Definitely, definitely. Well, David, I appreciate you, man. I think we can end this out with playing your video here. Probably be the perfect way to do it.
Yeah, the trailer's great. A lot of footage from last year, so you can see previous events and kind of what all happens at Classic Game Fest. So vendors, of course, but a lot of other additional stuff there. So it's definitely takes the whole weekend to really fully take it in.
Very cool. Let's check this out, guys. Here we go. So there we go, guys. Classic Game Fest.
I gotta get to Austin. I was just as we watching this, I'm looking at my calendar. I'm like, how can I? Because I'm gonna be getting back from Orlando that Monday. I'm like, how can I squeeze this in?
Well, it's gonna be a really sweet one, man. It's gonna have all that live music. It's basically
I gotta go.
The largest flea market for retro gaming that you're gonna find. So if you're an NES collector, if you're in any of those game collectors and you're looking for certain games, this is where you're gonna find them. So, pretty cool place, man. I'm going to be there, so I hope to see everybody else there.
I'm going to have to figure that one out. Maybe you can find a fresh copy of Star Tropics since 6.
Yeah, he worked his over, didn't he?
Since 6 broke his.
I got my brother here. The Vincent brothers are here finally. Sean, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude.
Sean? What's going on, man?
We're together again. All right. Let's fire on down to our weekly tournament roundup, guys. We got some cool stuff going on. We have expanded our reach. We got a lot more tournaments now. We've been, like we said, we've been hanging out with UAG. We've been hanging out with Mo, OTG, all these boys that are super active in the community that we didn't even really notice somehow. I don't know how we kind of overlooked these guys, but they're on it. I mean, these guys are kicking it. It's awesome. So let's fire off with our good pals, Raskler and Shotgun Sean. Go check out their show every Tuesday at 9 p.m. These guys do a great show, a lot of gameplay. They don't necessarily do tournaments, but they do a lot of gameplay and stuff like that. So if you're
in some interactive games too, where they play with the community, which was pretty dope. That trivia game we did that time.
Yeah, we have a blast with these guys. So you go hang out with these guys, have a fun night with them.
Yep.
Now I feel like a fool because this is the original OG group, way before Arcade 1-Up, before At Games, before iArcade, before anybody existed.
For all of that, yeah.
This is what we did. We played in this Facebook group. We would take pictures with the
holding up our paper,
their handwritten dates. This is like 1800 style gaming here. This is back in the day. So these are the OGs. These guys,
triple
right here,
OGs.
Yeah, Kevin Alberger, those kind of guys that are
Donald
original
Hayes,
gamers. that
ABB.
Yeah, original gamers from back in the day that played these games when they came out. It's the boys in this group, so we have a blast in there. All kinds of stuff going on all the time.
There's a couple record holders in that group too.
World record, a bunch of record holders in that group.
Yeah.
MCAPS, Legends Ultimate, the games you can find natively on the cabinet. This week, his challenge is Pistol Poker. Have a blast on that one. His FX challenge this week is Dr. Dude.
I haven't played that one. I haven't played that one.
I've never seen this one, but it looks like a blast looking at the graphics. I really think that looks like a fun game.
Yep.
Polycade has their high score challenge going still till May 15th. Throw down some scores and win some amazing prizes. These guys probably have some of the best prizes around, quite frankly.
Man,
yeah, they got to go on. Yeah, let's watch the video real quick here. So there you go, guys. Get in on the challenge and sign up on that moxie.io. That is one of the coolest new gaming/betting platforms that me and KC have been waiting for a very long time.
We've been waiting for that.
Yes. So prepare, guys. We are going to be doing some stuff with them. We're going to be teaming up with them and doing some awesome tournaments and challenges in the future. So be ready to sign up for that. I would go get my
pocket ready.
Yeah, go get your account signed in right now and get ready because we're going to have a lot of fun with the Moxie platform. Our boys over at Retro Games Fun on the Facebook, facebook.com/Retro Games Fun. We have a weekend challenge every weekend. Right now, you can vote for the game of the weekend. I voted for Sonic Spinball. I hope that wins because I know my wife can beat everybody's can on that game.
Oh,
so
you calling in a designated hitter? Come on, man.
Yeah, I will sit back and watch that occur because I know she's a grand champion on that. So anyway, get in on that one, guys. We have a lot of fun on that page. Our pal Warren has the Neo Turf Masters Clubhouse Facebook page. Jump on there if you're a Neo Turf.
That's fun. That's fun.
Yeah, if you're a Neo Turf Masters fan, hang out with us. Now we got it running on Fightcade, so we are now able to do tournaments live. So expect Neo Turf Master tournaments very soon. Our boy UAG and that Lout King console fanboy, they put together this awesome Mortal Kombat 1 Throwdown tournament. It's popping in a couple of days. So get in on this one, and this is on Fightcade as well. You're going to be seeing that name a whole bunch here, guys, because Fightcade is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Our boy Moat, we're starting on his. Now I got to get his banner up. You can watch all of Moat's shows that I'm showing here at the youtube.com/@MoatPlays. All of these upcoming shows here you'll be able to watch on his channel. So first of all, he has his Mortal Kombat. Now this is one day before the Mortal Kombat 1 tournament, so he's going to focus on 2 and 3, and if they have to, tiebreaker or something, they'll jump onto Mortal Kombat 1. But this is going to be a big old tournament here as well, so check this one out the day before UAG's tournament. Next is the Marvel vs. Capcom tournament on Arcade 1-Up. If you have Marvel vs. Capcom on any of the Arcade 1-Ups, jump in on this one. I wish I did. I don't. But this will still be a fun. Yeah, I know. We need one with Marvel. I know. That's a great game. Check this one out, guys. May 21st. Season 2 of the Back Alley 7-Eleven Challenge is popping. And the first tournament on that, guys, is Tekken 7 on the PC. It's popping June 4th. Going to be an absolute blast. These are not slackers. These guys are absolute players. They know exactly what they're doing. Let me fix my audio real quick here. Okay. So check those guys out. Next is Gary Ray. He has his Sunday night fight nights. He does a lot of fighting over there too. Street
Fight
Fighter,
night.
Mortal Kombat stuff. Yes, go hang out with our boy over there. Now this week we have Casey's list here. Let's see. Casey's top 5 MS-DOS titles. Now, how many of you
I had
guys
to come with it this week.
Yeah, how many of you guys even played an MS-DOS title? Probably quite a few of you, I'll bet. In this
Sound
group.
off in the chat. 386, 486. Sound off in the chat if you are an MS-DOS gamer. Come on.
Oh,
I know we ain't the only ones.
Look at Jerry. Now he's poking at me all quarters. He must have been drinking tonight.
Just Jerry been sipping cocktails.
He's all
tonight.
fluffed up.
MS-DOS games tonight, folks. Sound off. How many of y'all were MS-DOS gamers? Well, I got my top 5, so fire it off, no quarter.
Number 5, guys.
Oh, dang, 6 just distracted me with one of my all-time favorite games, Scorched Earth. Oh my God. 6, I didn't put that on there. It's just too many, but I did love Scorched Earth. We had tournaments with that. Anyway, the Oregon Trail, number 5. You cannot talk about MS-DOS games without talking to one of the infamous in pop culture, music, anything you want to name. If you were a student in school, 80s, early 90s, you had one computer. It wasn't no lab. You had one computer, and it was a privilege to get computer time. We had one Apple in it. I forgot which Apple it was, but it was one Apple in the classroom, and you got to play this game here. You didn't die of the century, hopefully, but that is my number 5 game.
So my memory of this was I went to an elementary school in California. And so that meant we had a huge Apple II, what would I call it, array. We had probably 30 of them, 30, 40 Apple IIs.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
We had a ton of them. Because in California in that time, Apple was massive. You didn't walk into an establishment, a doctor's office, a school, anywhere, and there wasn't a Mac running the machine or running the entire place. So that's exactly what I grew up on, and actually played this game all the time. Absolutely loved it. Number 4.
Number 4. This one. Oh my God. The MS-DOS version of this game was tough as nails. Even to this day, it's still a pain for me. I try, every now and again, I'll go and fire this off. It is still a pain in the ass. I'm telling you. I love this game, though, because it's challenging. And if you were like me and broke, you were happy to get these shareware discs. Remember those? No quarter. Remember the shareware discs?
Oh, yeah.
That was the best day. Man, I had a drawer full of shareware discs, and this one was always on it. So I had to include this. This was my personal nostalgia. Prince of Persia, MS-DOS.
What I liked about this game was the fluid graphics. It was
graphics
the most fluid. I guess that's the best term, man, because it really looked realistic. It was 8-bit graphics, but it was so smooth looking. It was really, really cool game back in the day.
Rich
Number
Wadello,
3.
These boys trying to derail me, quarter. Rich Wadello's bringing up Dig, Full Throttle, Day at the Tentacle. Hey, we'll get to that. We're gonna do a top 5 of that.
We were just playing Dig on Antstream. Actually, they just dropped that on there not too long ago. We played a little bit of that. Yeah.
Fire it off, no quarter.
Number 3. We've been hearing this one.
We've been seeing this. Messiah, I like Heretic 2. That was an amazing game. But Duke Nukem 3D, that was the talk of the school. Wanna dance? How many of you in the chat? I'm making a challenge here right now. How many of you guys played the original Duke Nukem that was in 2D? That was I played it on my 386. That was a fun game too, where you had to get the key cards and all this, and it was side scrolling. That was an amazing game, but when they shifted to 3D, my mind was blown. I had a sound blaster, the whole 9, you name it. My mind was blown when this game came out. It was edgy, for our age group. You know, we were like, "Oh, did y'all play that?" It was either this or Leisure Suit Larry. This had to make my list.
These are the games that you played at 12 o'clock at midnight when the parents were asleep. You had one set of headphones on and the other side off so you could hear if they opened up the door. Yeah, that's one of those secret games.
This had to make it. Number 2, we get into the top no quarter. What did I choose?
Getting there.
What this one right here? You cannot say MS-DOS without talking about the granddaddy or one of the granddaddies. I call this the grandson because number 1, you're gonna see what I call Wolfenstein 3D. Who did not like fighting Nazis and acting like you was a World War II soldier? This game was fun. I don't know if it would hold up today with all the symbols in the game. And wasn't Hitler at the end? I mean, I don't know if this game would have come out if this was now.
I mean, you're fighting Nazis. All the Wolfenstein is all about fighting Nazis. So yeah,
this original
great
was amazing. It was so fun. I've spent hours on top of hours on this game. So this had to be my number 2. It wasn't number 1. I know some people might be side-eyeing me. No quarter. I don't know. I don't know if he agrees with me on this, but it's number 2.
I'll tell you, Ritualdo here, Archon. That was definitely one of my favorite games. I love playing that on the 64, the Commodore 64. That was such a fun game. I would play that during band. It was awesome. Wolfendoom.
Basically, Rich Rodello's right. This is the same engine. same concept. Number 1. What did I pick, no quarter?
What is this route pick? Let's see here.
I ain't saying no top 5 without Doom being number 1. If you don't think Doom is number 1, get out my live chat.
Disappear, you banned, you blocked.
Disappear, you banned, you blocked. If you don't feel that Doom deserved the number 1 slot, make a solid argument in the chat. But what can I say about Doom? I don't know. Quake is later. I know I saw my side talk about, was Quake even MS-DOS? I thought Quake was after that. That's
maybe at the very end.
It might have been very end. When Quake had 9 Inch Nails soundtrack, I played that too. I competed on that. But I don't consider Quake a part of this group. I don't know, no quarter. Am I wrong there?
I think it's Quake, newer, Quake included? I think it's outside that. Yeah,
I think realm. Quake was it? Messiah said it was. Huh. Well, Quake gets an honorary number 1. Doom, you don't have Quake without Doom, right? No quarter.
No.
Without Doom, you don't have Quake. So I gotta say Doom. What's up, console fanboy? Doom is my number 1 MS-DOS game. I had a bunch of honorable mentions. Battle Chess. Silpede. I could keep going all night, but no quarter told me I only got 5, so I had to make it count.
Battle Chopper or
Battle Chopper, yeah.
Choplifter. That's the game. Choplifter. I would play that on 64. I would play Archon on 64. Oh man, we have a blast. I would play Red Baron. That was awesome too.
Oh, Red Baron was Yep. So Rich Rodello and Messiah, they're confirming that it did start in DOS. Man, that's crazy that Quake was the DOS game. I would have never. I don't remember having it on DOS. So I know you guys are right, but I just, for me, I've got it when I upgraded, I think, and I had CD-ROM and all that Sound Blaster. That's when I started playing Quake. What was that? 95.
Mr. Jerry has a blast of an idea here. The text adventure games, that would be very fun to do.
No quarter. I know. Hey, I'll let no quarter take that. I like the text adventures, but I'll let him fire that one off. That's a good one. Good call.
Yeah, kind of rough.
Messiah said it's high-end DOS. Okay.
Red Baron, good frozen pizza. They do a good frozen pizza. You ain't wrong about that.
All right, 96. Okay.
Real quick, before we get too much farther in, I want to play the video for our guest this week that didn't make it. We were going to have him. We'll have him back either next week or the week after. Like I said, we were planning a big Brian Cullen episode next week, so that might happen instead. Still, I'm going to have to go with Brian because this rescheduling is going to be a little weird for us. But either way, next week is going to be a really fun episode, guys. So you're going to want to be there, especially. But let's play his trailer real quick and see exactly what was going to happen tonight. Here we go.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Tell us everything about the greatest shot you ever took.
Roger Sharpe. I've always wanted to be a writer.
Wife, girlfriend,
Boyfriend.
Divorced, actually.
You should be happy. You finally wrote something important.
So you're single. Welcome to GQ.
if you both are going for drinks.
Actually, I have a date. This probably sounds weird, but I play pinball all the time. Helps me focus.
Are you any good?
It may be the thing that I am best at. Why are they taking the machines? We got busted. It never even occurred to me that the game was illegal.
But for over 3 decades, pinball was banned in New York City.
I want to show the city council members that they've had it wrong for all these years.
Oh, you're a reporter?
I just have a question about the pinball ban, sir.
Somebody keep these damn kids away from me.
We're going to set up a hearing, and we'd like you to come in to testify.
You're going to play pinball at City Hall?
I want to redeem the game.
That is a game of chance.
That is a game of skill.
Well,
there we go.
Man, I can't wait. I can't wait for this.
I know. Yeah, I can't wait to talk to him about that. I mean, that is really cool. He basically changed the law by playing a game. By being skillful at the game, he was able to change the perception of these goofballs making these laws, that it wasn't a betting machine, that it's actually an entertainment machine. So that's really cool. I can't wait to talk to him about it. It sucks that he could not make it tonight, man. You know, that happens sometimes. It's one of these live situations and stuff happens. So not the end of the world.
Right.
We'll bring him on later. Let's talk about
pinball.
What's that, Casey?
No, I was saying pinball, man. I can't afford to be in that on that scene.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
Our game of the week last week, guys, was Nitro Ball.
That was fun.
Pinball, yeah, perfect
was
timing, because this was like a pinball style Smash TV game. It's a blast of a game. You know what? Speaking of that, let's see what the score was here. Our
scores.
Damn it, I just screwed it up. But game of the week this week, guys, is Super Star Wars. May the Force be with you. But let's go back and see what the scores were on Nitro Ball. Let's see here. I'm interested in where we were all standing here. Let's see here. Leaderboards, our companions. Here we go. Oh, Corrupt. Look at him.
Look at that. That dude is like a thief in the night, man.
I'm sitting there. I'm sitting on number 1. I'm thinking I'm sitting pretty. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning, the day before the tournament ends. Everything's good. He's not going to see this crap. Casey screenshots it, sends it to our group. He has to just let him know.
No, we got that cleared up. Corrupt said he saw a notification. You know how AntStream sends notifications, right? This dude has notifications on it. So if we pass him up, he sees it first.
Yeah, I prefer to
as I'm showing off my score, he already saw it.
It's more fun to blame you. I'm going to just
yeah, you can blame me. That's okay. Blame me.
So, game of the week this week, guys, is Star Wars, Super Star Wars, the Super Nintendo version. I don't know if you have ever played that, but it is ridiculously difficult.
Yeah.
I had all 3 of them on my Super Nintendo back in the day, and
it was hard.
Let's fire this off here. See if my controller is going to. The controller is going to work.
This is on a. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Anybody that has an ALU probably played it too, because I think it's built in.
Yep. Sure is. Okay, let's see what I can do here. It's been a long time since I played this. I got 1 life. This game is set to super hard difficulty, and there's really no making it any easier. That's kind of the funny thing about this game. Let me see what all buttons I got. Okay, I got jump and shoot. So you kind of just got to run as fast as you can, get away from these fools. Oh, yeah, I got the slide, too. I forgot about that. Yeah. That's really important. Well, they might have me here.
Oh, he's getting jammed up. He's done. He's out of here.
What is the score? 500? We're going to do that again. I can do that better.
Yeah, go on and run that again.
Jump, thrust, fire, change weapon. Okay.
Messiah said, is Ralph going to be in the pinball movie? Hey, you know what? I bet if Ralph had a bunch of tables, he would definitely be in the pinball movie for sure. Ralph is. Have y'all seen Ralph's Moonwalker cab? Man, he did a hell of a job on that. I'm wondering if he'll sell it to me.
$10,000. It's all you.
Man, he restored original Moonwalker. So if y'all hadn't seen that, go check that out. That sucker's nice.
You know what I've noticed on this? If you look, the score is 0 on the game, but it's racking up on the Ant Stream score over there on the right. That's interesting.
Yeah, I wonder why
I've seen that. How did I do that? There you go. Check out that jump.
All right, he broke his little 500.
You gotta hit at least 1,000.
Yeah, Messiah. I think Moonwalker is on everybody's short list of if I could own it, I would own that. Who can beat that, man? You got a Michael Jackson soundtrack, basically, for the whole game.
Interactive MJ soundtrack.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Ah!
All right, no quarter. All right.
Doing a lot better now.
Do better on his second rip.
Yeah, it's been a while. I used to beat these games back when I was a kid. I could get right through this. See, I'm lazy now. I don't want to kill him. I just want to jump past him. That's what's getting me. I think it's that big worm at the end you got to fight.
All right, this boy looking pretty good here.
Maybe.
He's number 23 on the boards. I see Corrupt Neuron got arcade night with the family, so he's busy right now. So let's go on and
excuse.
Yeah, he's busy. Let's go on and run the score up before he get a chance. Keep him busy. I want to see Messiah on Ant Stream on the boards this week. I want to see Rich Rodello on Ant Stream board. I think Mitchell B's on there. I know Mr. Jerry's on there. Council Fanboy, I need you on Ant Stream. Report to the principal's office. I need you on Ant Stream, Console Fanboy, and Mortal Kombat is on there, by the way, too.
I don't know how to throw thermal. I don't think I have any thermal detonators actually. Oh, of course, I go to the other side, and there he is. He got me.
22. That's not bad. That's good.
All right. Well, for my second run, they ain't half bad.
All right.
There you go. I'm going to be playing that, so that score is going to get better, guys. So don't think you're going to just slip on by. Let's see if anybody's played it yet.
Oh, look.
I'm number 1.
Rich Rodello. I'm King Creole on there, I think. Yeah. He is King. Well, yeah. I think I'm King. I think I'm King Creole. Give us yours, Rich Rodello, and we'll find you. What's up, Prince?
Yep, Super Star Wars. All right, guys, get your hashtag OSGL in the chat right now because we're going to spin that here in just a few. Let me get my thing pulled up here. Let's see here. Share screen. Giveaway tool. Here we go. All right.
Let's get it. All right, Rich Rodello, I'll add you.
Hashtag OSGL. That's right. And everybody add us on Ant Stream so we can game together. We can high score, challenge each other, and have a blast on there. And also look into Fightcade. There's tons of videos on how to set it up. It's free. It's
pretty easy, to set up.
It really was. We had to turn off our computer a couple times, reset it and stuff, but it actually finally worked. So if we can figure it out, you can figure it out. Believe me. All right, let's spin this, guys. Here we go. Who's going to win this? Did Herb win both? Messiah
won.
All right, man. Congrats, dude. I'm going to send you
Messiah.
very own.
Wow. Look at this. Messiah about to build his own polycade. Welcome to the polycade community.
Yep. You can take apart one of your iArcades and you can turn it into a polycade. So there you go.
Messiah, I want to see a video of that too if you did that.
I will. I'm amazed I don't have you on there, man. What is your name on there? Is it just your name here?
Yeah, he said it's Richard Wadello, yeah.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. That's cool. I will get that mailed out to you, Herb, and Messiah, hit me up after the show and give me your address, and I will get you this one mailed out as well. So that kind of wraps up our show, guys.
Yeah. Go Lakers.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight. It could have been a little bit better of a show, but like we said, stuff happens. Welcome to technology, right? I mean, it's going to happen. It's part of it. So we appreciate everybody, and we will see everybody next week. I don't know what's going to happen next week yet, so stick around. You'll find out when we do. Yeah, we got a laundry list of amazing guests, guys. There's no end to it in sight. So every week, it's going to be a blast. We're going to have awesome people. We're going to have a lot of fun with this show, guys. And make sure you hang out with us on First Friday next month. Casey, let's work on our recipes, okay? So we can get that going.
We'll make it simple. But
That's
good.
Right. Simple but good. That's a good recipe right there. All right, guys. We'll see everybody next Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Time. Have a good one.
Peace.
Boom shakalaka! Hey everybody, it's Tim Kitzer here, the voice of some of your favorite video games like NBA Jam and NFL Blitz. And I'm here to talk to you about Old School Gamer Magazine. It's the magazine for retro gaming, and it's exploding. Kaboom! Old School Gamer Magazine now has twice the content, with new columns on retro gaming, arcades, retro computers, indie publishing, and a ton more. Plus gaming history, memories, and modern excitement in every issue. Find out when conventions are happening and what you might have missed at others around the country. Print issues come out every other month, and if you want to go green, digital options are available. If you aren't in the U.S., take a look at our digital options or the new print on demand through Amazon. This massively expanding magazine is all yours in print and digital for just $50 a year in the U.S., $75 in Canada, or digital-only subscriptions, including all of our back issues for just $20 a year. Visit oldschoolgamer.com and subscribe now. That's oldschoolgamer.com. Boom shakalaka!